John, how tough is that with the way your team played tonight? And did you get an explanation on the McDavid goal?
Yeah, on the McDavid goal, the ruling is that the whistle was blown, but it didn't impede. It was a continuation of the play. So it didn't have any impact on the goal going in the net, is what the ruling was.
How tough with the effort that you guys gave tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I commend our guys. I mean, we came back. You know, they were a rested team. We were coming in on the back-to-back, obviously after a tough loss last night. But I think if you look at the way that we competed and the way that we played, you know, 5-on-5, we did played a lot to our identity. I think everybody on the team showed up on a gut check game. And, you know, if you look at that, I think that's something certainly to build on. It's something we've been working towards on the back-to-backs. You know, particularly it wasn't great against Buffalo, but tonight we were able to respond the right way. And I think 5-on-5, we were the better team. I think if you look statistically at any category that was in it, any analytics you want to look at, and, you know, the difference was special teams. I think they capitalized and we didn't. And special situations, you have the shootout. I mean, 3-on-3, we had some tremendous opportunities. Puck didn't get in the net. And then the shootout. So I think that's how you could recap the game.
What did you see from the penalty kill in particular tonight? Because, I mean, you keep trying a few different bodies there. Just what's been the difference in trying to convert those? Yeah,
you know, we're just off. I mean, our penalties kill has been excellent over the past couple of years. And, you know, we have some new guys. And we lost some players that have been on our penalty kill that have been big factors. They're gone, and there's new guys coming in. And I think what makes a very good penalty kill is it's being on time. There's attention to detail. There's reads, being one step ahead of understanding. We're like a half a second late on certain things, and unfortunately those wind up going in the back of the net, but that'll be rectified.
Is everything okay with PK? I know he's out for a little bit in the first and kind of testing himself a little bit.
As far as I know, yeah, at this point.
What did you think of McKenzie tonight? It looked like he improved from his last time out.
Yeah, he did. I thought he looked much better than he did against Buffalo, and that's, you know, continue to build. And he came in, he took his lumps in the Buffalo game, but he, you know, sat with Rolly, went through his video, worked hard in practice, and he looked better tonight. So that's a good sign for us.
Was this maybe Jack's best game yet?
Yeah, you know, Jack played pretty well last night. He played well again tonight, so we'll keep working with him. And, you know, I think the difference with him right now is I think he's really understanding how hard you need to compete in this game and how much puck battles matter and attention to detail when you don't have the puck. And, you know, I think he's making strides in those areas. And, again, I think for him, he's just a step away from really creating some pretty good offense. And good players adjust. But the thing I like about Jack is that he hasn't backed down from the competitive part of things and understanding what he needs to do outside of producing offense. His game has gotten better. And I think when you have a guy that's that naturally talented, just you understand from the mistakes of, you know, you try one too many moves or you get too tight on the defenders and things get poke-checked away. But I think he'll learn and grow from it.
What needs to happen to sort of jumpstart the power play?
Well, I think, you know, tonight we talked about it with our guys. Right now we are not establishing any shot from the top, you know, and what I mean by that is once it gets on the flankers, we're trying to we go down low in the zone and the whole box collapses. And we're not kicking it back up to PK or Vats or Sevi or whoever's up there, and that's the box gets low. You got to kick it back up top, and then you have to establish a shot. When it's getting over to those flankers, there's too much time there. We're not using what the zone is giving us, and you know I think we're forcing plays. We're forcing some seam plays. Even I think you look at Brader early on that second one. They're getting up. You could just pop it back up to PK, and at one time we try a seam pass. So we talked about it prior to the game. We didn't execute it well enough tonight. We talked about it in between periods, and we're going to have a sit down tomorrow, and we're going to discuss. You know, it's not far off. It's those things. We have to be able to. We got one of the best net front players in the league in Wayne Simmons. We got to get pucks there. So I think there needs to be a little bit of a mentality change on the power play. I think we'll get some guys on some one-time sides, and we're going to make sure that the decisions get better. And it's a good group of players that are on it. It's just the mentality and the execution need to be better of what we're doing on it.
So you don't see moving some of the personnel around on the power play or taking some people off?
Well, I'm not saying that there isn't going to be guys moved around, but I think, you know, the most important thing right now is understanding that good power plays are shooting power plays. Good power plays establish a top shot, get to the net, funnel pucks into the net, you collect on rebounds, the penalty kill gets a little scattered, then seams open up. And right now we want to tic-tac-toe it in the net, and that's not how you score in a power play, more often than not.
How do you think your team handled Connor McDavid tonight? I mean, I know he had all the points, but
it was. I mean, Connor's a challenging player. He's one of the best players in the league, and but I thought in general, we did a pretty good job. And like I said, I thought 5-on-5. We did a lot of good things tonight, and we got to get the special teams going.
How do you sort of look at where Miles is? He's far and away leading the team in the league, or leading the team in shots and shot attempts, but they're just not going in at this point.
Miles Wood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shot attempts, like, where are they coming from? I mean, he puts the puck on net, but look, I'm more concerned as a coach about quality scoring chances. If you come in the zone and you're outside by the boards and you throw it in and there's no screenshot, that's a shot attempt. It's a shot on net. That to me, it's what are the productive things going in? Are you getting tips, rebounds, shots? Do you shoot at the net when there's a screen? Are you getting inside the dots for high quality scoring chances? I think that's the most important part.
Still early in the season, but are the multiple blown leads a cause for concern?
What's that?
Are the multiple blown leads so far this season a cause for concern?
Well, I think there's different lessons in each one, right? And that's part of growing as a team. And as we continue to move forward, I think that you take the lessons out of each game, and then you got to make sure that we get better, and that's what we'll do.